welcome to the Baize Breakdown Inaugural Subscriber Awards. 2025 is over and 2026 is here, so what better time to look back over the past year of snooker? Subscribers were given the opportunity to vote on a selection of questions, which I've given to you on my community page in the past few weeks. From Moment of the Year to Player of the Year, let's get into it. 2025 Performance of the Year. First up, the 2025 Performance of the Year. This is the award given for a performance by a player over a single tournament during the calendar year. So here are the contenders. Zhao Tong for his performance at the 2025 World Championship, Shaun Murphy for his performance at the 2025 Masters, Neil Robertson for his performance at the 2025 World Grand Prix, including his 10-0 win in the final, and John Higgins for his performance in the 2025 Tour Championship. The winner is Zhao Tong with 60% of the vote. 2025 Pundit Commentator of the Year. Next we have the award for the Pundit or Commentator of the Year. I nominated 4 people who seem to combine both punditry and commentary seamlessly and provide quality insight. The nominees are Stephen Hendry, Steve Davis, Neil Folds and Alan McManus. The winner with 60% is Stephen Hendry, which I think is thoroughly deserved. 2025 First Time Winner Moment of the Year. Next up, the First Time Winner Moment of the Year for 2025. This is the award given to your favourite first time tournament winner. Jack Lasowski, Wu Yeezer and Alfie Burden were the nominees, having won the Northern Ireland Open, International Championship and the Shootout respectively. So who was the winner? Well, with a staggering 77% of the vote, the award goes to Jack Lasowski. I think everyone in snooker was united in happiness that Jack had finally won a major ranking title. Before we get into the next award, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers for their support in 2025. Your engagement this year has been amazing, and without you guys, I wouldn't be making these videos. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for some big updates coming in 2026. 2025 Match of the Year. There have been some amazing matches in 2025. It was really hard to narrow it down to just 4. I wanted to put in a mixture of matches for quality, stature, tension and drama. So here are the nominees. Mark Williams versus John Higgins in the 2025 World Championship that went to a final frame decider. Neil Robertson versus Ronnie O'Sullivan in the final of the 2025 Saudi Masters, where Robertson led 8-2 and then trailed 9-8 before winning. John Higgins versus Mark Selby in the final of the 2025 Tour Championship. Higgins trailed heavily but came back to win 10-8, and Mark Selby versus Judd Trump in the final of the 2025 UK Championship. All 4 matches provided a mixture of drama and tension as well as quality. The winner was the match between Mark Williams and John Higgins. It could have gone either way until the final moments of the final frame. 2025 Snooker Personality of the Year. This next award is for the Snooker Personality of the Year 2025. This award is for anyone involved in snooker that is in the media generally, who is a bit of a personality. Who comes to your mind when you think of snooker's biggest personalities? The nominees are Ken Doherty, Stephen Hendry, Jimmy White and Mark Williams. This was a really close one, and I was surprised that Stephen Hendry won over Mark Williams by a slender advantage. The King of the Crucible is truly cleaning up so far. 2025 Moment of the Year. So now we come to the Moment of the Year. This is the award that goes to the standout moment of the 2025 calendar year, and we have 3 very strong nominees. First up, Ronnie O'Sullivan's 2 147s at the Saudi Masters, where Ronnie became the first player in history to make 2 147s on the same day in the same session. Next, we have Zhao Tong, who became the first Chinese world champion in 2025. And then we have Judd Trump, who made 100 centuries in 2025 for the second time in his career, but also set the record of 107 centuries in a single season. 3 really strong contenders then, but there was a slight winner. Ronnie O'Sullivan wins the 2025 Moment of the Year for his 2 147s, which I think is fair. I understand Jing Tong winning the World Championship and becoming the first Chinese player to do so is definitely a big moment, but does it really matter that he's Chinese? I mean, it was only a matter of time before a Chinese player won it. 2025 Snooker Channel of the Year. Now this next award is a little unfair as it was only really open to my British and Irish subscribers, however I still think it's important. Snooker Channel of the Year. The nominees are the BBC, ITV and TNT Sports, who replaced Eurosport in early 2025. And the winner is the BBC, which I think is mostly down to the fact that they show the 3 Triple Crown events and have uninterrupted coverage. However, I must say the channel switching we have to do during live snooker on the BBC is really tedious and has got to change, surely. 2025 Snooker YouTuber of the Year. A really important one here. Snooker YouTuber of the Year award. The nominees are Baize Breakdown, Baize Breakdown, Baize Breakdown and Baize Breakdown. And the winner is Baize Breakdown. Jokes. Obviously, I didn't nominate myself as that would just be plain arrogance, but if you do think Baize Breakdown is one of the best snooker channels of the year, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. The real nominees were Stephen Hendry's Q-Tips, Break from Life, Sean Murphy's channel and Michael Holt's channel. Listen, there are so many great snooker YouTube channels and I could have nominated 10. I just chose 4 that I've watched a lot of this year and feel like they lead the market in their content genre. The winner, not surprisingly though, is Stephen Hendry's Q-Tips. Not gonna lie, this is not only my favourite snooker channel, but my favourite YouTube channel in general. Stephen is really a trailblazer and I think without him, snooker on YouTube would be far poorer. 2025 Snooker Presenter of the Year. This was a difficult one as there are many really good snooker presenters on TV. I went for the 4 most prominent ones in my mind and they are Hazel Irvine of the BBC, Seema Jaswal also of the BBC, Jill Douglas of ITV and Rachel Casey of TNT Sports. All great presenters, but the winner is Hazel Irvine, which is really well deserved in my opinion and I think she should be inducted into some sort of Hall of Fame for her service to snooker coverage. 2025 Shot of the Year. Shot of the Year was an award that I did not feature on the community page because I thought I'd let the viewers of this video decide. I've picked out 6 shots from this season, having watched some hot shot videos. Shot A. Shot B. Shot C. Shot D. Shot E. Shot F. Upvote which shot you think is best in the comments and I'll announce the winner soon. 2025 Most Improved Player of the Year. Now into the penultimate award of the video, the 2025 Most Improved Player of the Year. This is for the player who has risen above the competition in 2025 and is now within touching distance of the elite. The 4 nominees are Zhao Guodong, Chris Wakelin, Joe O'Connor and Elliot Slessor. 4 really good players who have all had a really good 2025, but there can only be one winner and the winner is Chris Wakelin, 2025 Player of the Year. And now we come to the final award of the video, the big one, the 2025 Baize Breakdown Subscriber Player of the Year. As always, we have 4 nominees. Zhao Xintong, the 2025 Riyadh Season Championship winner and World Champion. Mark Selby, the 2025 Welsh Open winner, 2025 Champion of Champions and UK Champion. Neil Robertson, the 2025 World Grand Prix Champion and 2025 Saudi Masters Champion. And Sean Murphy, the 2025 British Open Champion and Masters winner. Drum roll please. The winner of the award goes to Mark Selby with 45% of the vote from 617 votes. I hope you've enjoyed this video and for everyone who took part I say thank you. You've helped me make this channel what it is this year and hopefully I'll be doing bigger and better things in 2026. Stay tuned for some big announcements and have a very happy new year.